Be me, 25 years old, in a relationship with Emily. We had been together for almost a year. Everything seemed fine. She was kind, funny, and we shared so many memories. But recently, things started to feel off, and I couldn't ignore it. She became distant, canceling plans and texting less. I tried to keep things normal, but the space between us grew. One day, she told me she needed to talk about something. I felt a knot in my stomach as she said it. "I think I need some space, Anon," she said, looking away. I felt like the ground beneath me was starting to crack. She said she needed time to think, to figure things out. But as she spoke, I felt like she was already gone. "I just need to focus on myself right now," she added. It was like a punch to the gut. I wanted to fight for us, for what we had. But deep down, I knew something had changed. Is it me? Did I do something wrong? I asked, voice shaky. She shook her head, but I could see the distance in her eyes. "No, it's not that, Anon. I just need space." I nodded, trying to stay composed, even though my heart was breaking. I left her place that night, my mind swirling with questions. I kept thinking about everything, how things had shifted so suddenly. I gave her space, but I realized I didn't need any more. I was already gone, emotionally. I had been drifting for weeks, watching her slip away. I didn't want to admit it, but the love had faded. I had tried to hold on, to make things work. But deep down, I knew I was the one pulling away. Her request for space was just a final acknowledgement of what was happening. The truth was, I didn't need to give her space. I had already distanced myself without realizing it. We were both already gone, even before the words were spoken. I stopped texting her, stopped reaching out, knowing it was time. I realized that sometimes people don't need to say goodbye. Sometimes the distance between you speaks louder than words. We both knew it was over, even though we didn't want to admit it. In the end, I let go. I realized that I had already let go, and as hard as it was the right thing to do.